Good evening to you. It is 5:45 p.m. here in the farm fields of Valparaiso, Indiana. That's Central Standard Time, Wednesday, September 17th. A little bit of a wild and wacky day today with the FOMC finally deciding to lower the rates just a little bit, get the party started. How do we stand so far this year? We are at 572,000 profit, 33.55%. And I'm off to a slow start. I've only had 2 trades so far this week and a nice long weekend glamping up in South Haven, Michigan. Pictures coming soon. But here's what has gone on. So I think I shared with you at the end of last week. We ended up doing 10 out of 11 trades were winners and ended the week with a profit of 27,242. Probably not going to get near that this year, but you never do know. Off to this start. No trading on Monday as we were still out in Michigan. Yesterday, I had one trade and got blasted on it. Went long at the wrong time, of course. Quickly went all the way down and took my stop right out. Luckily, it was only $1,325, but every loss has a bit of a pain to it. Today, I did catch a tiger by its toe on ES as I was just trying to be as patient as possible all day. Wanted to make trades because that's what hammers do. They see nails everywhere. But I did get 3 contracts. I had probably 6 contracts lined up. Got 3 of them with an average of 66.26. Took the first profit at 62. Hello, because once it started rocketing to the bottom, it made a quick return. Second one at 64 and the last one at 67, and was able to collect $5,755 bills. So we got that going for us. I did make one trade in the funded account, but it resets its profit and loss at the beginning of the evening trading hour. And this is like, I trade one contract at a time in here just as an experiment. What do we got? 79.31% win rate, 46 wins, 12 losses, or P&Ls at 47.20. So again, just a little account, having a little fun there. And it's an experiment, and I'll talk about it later if I'm able to, I guess, prove the experiment that I have in my head. We will stay tuned with that. The charts look a little something like this. Hit it. This thing looks a little wacky. This is Bitcoin. We talked about Bitcoin. This was Friday last time we talked. And I don't know. It's probably in this region here. I said, I think Bitcoin's heading up. And we put the old target on, and that thing just was like a heat-seeking missile. Got into our target before making a nice retreat. So what's been going on here? Here is my current bias, and it is to the upside. So here is my new target. Probably move it over a little here. Let's see what we got on those numbers. Let's go up. What is this 30-minute chart? We'll leave it right there. We got resistance. We're actually knocking on the door of resistance. I have it at 116,690, and we're currently at 116,605. And you know how Bitcoin is. Possibility is certainly there for it to take a dip, even while we're sleeping. I would think the first big area of support would be 115,245. I don't see it getting there before heading back up, and my target would be right around 118 all the way up to 118.5. That's what I'm talking about. Gold, my current bias, unfortunately, is to the downside. Should we go up and tap 02? Could easily do that before heading back down. I think it's going to be threatening this 36.78 as soon as tomorrow and no later than Friday. Same with silver, downside bias currently on the table. Although we are at the first resistance here, I could see it breaking down. I'd be interested at 41,675 and certainly interested again and more so at 41,495. So I'm going to kind of let it play out, see what goes on. If we get a deeper pullback, let's look at this. Is this the one? Yeah. So see, we got really close to the target I put on like 6 months ago. The target was 44. We got to 43,425, and we're not done yet. Silver and gold are certainly not done yet. So my current theory is this, based on the size of this pullback, which it's been pretty big so far. If you look at it from this regard, where we hit this highest since 1980 level, it's been a pretty good pullback. So that can be all of it, but I might be looking for a little more, and then I'll be looking for those long-term leaps to put up some dough and try to hit like a triple. Whereas, with the futures, I'm looking for singles, maybe the occasional double. Speaking of which, whoa, holy moly. So I just created this, I don't know, an hour ago. And since the reopening of the evening session, it's already at the third resistance that I had on here. That was crazy. Look at this. Oh, yeah. I'd be looking for a pullback right here and right now. Could short that as we speak just to give it a little tester. We'll do it live. Could get blown right out of the water, but we'll just put one on here at what? Can we get a little witness at 266.82 limit order sell, which is short? Put that on just as a little test pilot. Got my phone here, so when it clicks that the order went through, then I'll be in manage mode. Because in this scenario, what I would normally do then, based on if we get up to the number, which we're about to, then I'd put another one in at 63 or at 83. Okay, so there's 82. 82 filled. I got one contract there. Put another one at 83. Click sell on the limit order. Here's our one. Where are you? There it is, 82. Our P&L resets at 5 p.m. Central Time. So we got one at 82 and another one ordered at 83, looking for it to take a bit of a pullback. So just talking out loud. But I'm still biased to the upside, but I'm not sure it's just going to jet right up there, especially after hours or at least early in the evening session. But I'm seeing, I'm very interested at 660 and 53. If we get back down there, then those would be, I'd be looking for more than test pilots to put on the board as far as contracts. I've been rolling with like 4. I'm looking to ramp that up to 6 contracts when I get into a full position. So just sharing my thoughts out loud, but these are all the areas I believe currently support at 60, 53, 44, 30, all the way down to 21, then 15, then a big one, I think a huge one is at 05. Don't think we're going to, I don't think we're messing around with that this week, but you never know. Never do know. But definitely 82 is going to be threatened as early as right now. 90 next up, and 98, 04, and 11. So there's 82. So I'm not going to keep you here while I watch the paint dry. So then what I'll do, because dinner's coming up very soon, grilling some barbecue chicken, going to have some basmati rice with some steamed broccoli, just old-fashioned, beautiful meal. Spend some time with my bride, catch up on any shows we're behind on. We're going to be heading Friday morning. We're going over to Kristen and Brian's lake house, which is just over 2 hours away. My brother and sister-in-law will be meeting this there as well. So that will be a good time for everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Like, subscribe, comment, share this video and this channel with a lovable friend, and I'll see you, when. Here we go. 63 is about to get hit in the next video.